Hi there, this is Jordan Matin Real Estate. I want to tell you why it's so important that your real estate broker prospects. You know, I know that there's so many real estate brokers out there who are just not willing to make calls. And I tend to disagree with these people. There's a basic philosophy in real estate that you're either a consultant or you're a salesperson. And the thing is that if we were consultants, we wouldn't get commissions, right? We would be paid an hourly fee, right? What are we hired to do? We are hired to sell real estate. And so you are hiring me to sell something. For a listing and a seller, you're wanting me to sell it for the highest price and the least amount of hassle, right? And that's what we do. And that's why our team, everyone on our team is on the phones 4 hours a day, 6 days a week, pounding pavement, looking for buyers for your property. I would argue that it's the most beneficial thing that our team provides. It is the most beneficial because people find their properties from three ways. They find it from online, which we spend $60,000 a month on. They find it through a realtor, that's us, or they find it from somebody who has been contacted by a realtor, which is us. So we pound pavement, and that's why last year, in the last 5 years really, we brought offers on 35% of the properties we've listed. It's a huge number in comparison to the under 1% that the National Association of Realtors has. And so us going out and pounding pavement is really what you're hiring us to do. It's where the rubber hits the road. And a lot of brokers are just not willing to go out and prospect. They don't like making calls. They feel like it's too salesy. Well, that's kind of what you're hiring us to do, right? You're literally paying us when the property closes, when it sells, right? On a buy side, you know, maybe you think, oh, well, that's not as important, but I would argue that too. You're trying to service buyers at a high level and inform them and give them all the content that they need. On top of that, by having the 500 to 1,000 shadow off-market properties that would take an offer if they got one today, us having a list of those and staying on top of it is exactly what buyers in today's market, where there's no inventory and prices are skyrocketing, I think buyers would really value having that information. And the only way to be able to know that is by going out there and making calls and prospecting. It's a prospecting-based business, and we're in sales and we do that. So if you're looking for somebody who goes after it, who puts the action in, and not just, you know, we do spend a lot of money. We spend a lot of money, but actually is gonna do the work. That's us. That's what we're known for, is being ultra proactive. So please consider us your real estate experts. If you have a question, give us a ring. I guarantee you we'll answer. I look forward to talking to you more about your real estate goals for this year.